How you doing? I'm Tyrone Austin. I was running for mayor of St. Louis as an independent to give you a better choice between Reed and Slay. Unfortunately, the Board of Elections had given me my documentation saying that I was in the running. They had 82 pages, and out that 82 pages, they said 300 of the 800 signatures were not valid because they couldn't check. They have not. What they were saying that the 300 people that was on my list were registered voters, but their information has not been updated. So they couldn't count 300 of my 800 signatures. All right, and they're saying an additional 70 signatures. They couldn't even read them. They said they couldn't even understand them. And this is pretty much what we was getting the whole time. When we was getting signatures, we was pretty much getting this the whole time. And most of these signatures are legible. These are the ones we didn't turn in because we couldn't get the notary to pay attention long enough, or to get everybody in the same spot. But you know, a lot of these signatures are legible, and this is like a repeat of what we was getting the whole time. So turning these in would have made no difference. It would have made no difference if they took 70 signatures like 70 signatures like this and said they was unreadable, so they couldn't find out where they was on their voter registration information. So these are like 50, 60, 70, like 72 signatures we didn't even put in, and it wouldn't have made a difference because they took 300 off the top and said, we can't, these people are registered voters, but we can't, the information have not been updated. So we passed out, I say, about 1,500 of these slips right here. They came in green and they came in blue. 1,500. And out of 1,500, we got 900 signatures altogether. 900 signatures. Now, if y'all would want, y'all can sign me in on the ballot as a write-on. You can do that. You got that right as a voter to sign me in as a write-on, because according to say 900 out of 1,500 people, they want me to run as an independent to get either Slay or Reed out of office. But the Board of Elections says that most of y'all information is not even right. And before I sign a lot of these people up on these slips, before we sign a lot of these people up, we had also asked them, did you vote in the last election? They all said yes, we voted in the last election. I said, okay, use the address that you used in your previous election, in the previous election, so that they can count it as a signature with the information they got. Now, what I'm thinking is this: at the Board of Elections, either the information that has been corrected have not been updated when they counted my signatures. That's what I'm guessing. Either the information that they had gave has not been updated. This information has not been updated for a lot of. See, let's make me on McMillan, and I voted in the last election in Ward 18th Ward, 5th Precinct, 11/6/2012. So the same people that voted in this election signed these here with this particular address, with these addresses from these cards. Now they're saying that their information have been updated, so they can't use 300. We would have made it. We'd have been on the ballot right now if they would have accepted those signatures and did whatever it would they need to do. But I think it was something else. So therefore, if y'all would like, y'all can just sign me in on the ballot. It's when y'all get y'all ballots. If there is no place to write me in as a candidate, so we can force them into a general election, just write my name on the ballot and poke a hole in it, and then leave the other two blank. Put my name on there, poke a hole in it, leave it as blank, just to let you know. Cause if you sync these ballots, if you sync these pieces of paper we're passing out, this is what we're going to put on your cars. It's called the hydrogen car fender. With that on your car, you don't need to fill your gas tank up only once a month. Now, we don't need to be mayor of St. Louis to produce these programs. Alright, for example, this is next level game. This is a blueprint design I sent to the mayor's office, and the mayor paid us no attention and end up purchasing the building for himself rather than, work on this job creation program. So since this is my intellectual property, Mayor Slay cannot reproduce next level gaming in that building. The best he can do to that building on 1333 North 6th Street, which is the old McGuire building, the best he can do for that facility is turn it into a hotel. It ain't gonna make that much money. It probably go bankrupt in 2 years because the citizens are kind of tired of it, and they're probably not going to participate with them in that facility. But the mayor owned that building, on the old McGuire building now, even though you seen my plans in 2011. Also, the day before the election, if y'all would like, for everybody who did sign these, who think I should be on there, so we can show the people that you were registered voters, you will have the opportunity to show up at a farewell No More Mayor for Austin party at a location we're gonna have to pick out. We'll post it on my webpage, and we can all decide a place. It probably be in this neighborhood, because a lot of the people that signed some of my signatures are my old neighborhood, like the people in the Walnut Park neighborhood. They're saying that most of y'all signatures are not correct, and they threw them out. The people in the Ashland Park neighborhood, they saying a lot of y'all, y'all signatures are not updated, y'all information is not correct, but you're allowed to vote, but your signatures are not accepted. Everybody in the Tower Grove Park neighborhood, south of Tower Grove Park, who signed, I mean, most of them people was white. They didn't even give me a chance to finish my presentation, but when they seen the slips and the green products, and we was going to get Slay out of their form, they basically just took the clipboards. Don't have to say it anymore, mister. They signed it right up, get you in there, get them guys out of here. They signed up so quick. I was blessed. I mean, I was happy to see a lot of the white people on the south side endorsing me. And here's the killer part. The people at the board of election, they see these addresses, and they know where y'all located at that supporting me. Over 90% of Reed supporters, and like everybody on the south side that's supposed to be Slay haters or Reed, non-Reed supporters, they signed up. I only met like 2 people on the south side said they was going to vote for Slay or Reed out the whole time I was talking. Some said they was not going to participate at all, and I just left it at that. But I would like to have a get-together, probably at Bernie's over here on Teller, if I'm not mistaken, it's 1100 North Teller, to have a goodbye party. But you still can write me in on the ballot when you get your paperwork and stuff done. You still can write me in on the ballot. I'll keep on holding this upside down. You can write me in on the ballot, Tyrone Austin. Poke a hole in your ticket. Don't vote for neither than one of them. Like Richard Price said, none of the above, because it has nothing for you. If you've been to my website, this got to go viral. It's up to y'all to pass this video around to see that with this on your car, we'll get the gasoline prices down to $1.99 a gallon. It's a fact. The less gas you purchase, the less food is going to cost. The more gas you purchase, the higher food going to cost. It's just as simple as that. When you purchase too much, the price of food go up, because then they say the demand for it and they yank the prices up. Every time we get close to getting a financial backer, we had one that's going to give us $10 million from Dubai. They made sure they couldn't send that money to us. We had another company, another individual who sold his company for $5 billion. And he was going to invest 5.5 into my company. And American Express made sure that we didn't get a foreign transaction account, so we couldn't accept that money into our program. It would have been gone right before Christmas. We'd have been up and gone. We'd have been up and gone already. So all you people that sign my paperwork, spread the word. Ask somebody. All right, it's like about 900 people. So you can ask anybody. 1 out of every 100 is going to be one of the people that actually signed this piece of paper who you asked. So just tell them, did you sign Mr. Austin's independent to run for mayor? If they say yeah, let them know they're having a head count at y'all convenience at Bernie's the day before the election, and we'll post the address down here at the bottom of the screen for you to participate. Now, moving on to bigger and better things. I repeat, I do not need to be mayor of St. Louis in order to give you these 26 programs and job creation programs. Now, the mayoral position would have helped with reducing the crime directly, all right, and it would have helped with the exile program, getting these criminals out of their environment and sending them somewhere else before we charge them with the crime. And also, it'd have been a lot easier, because I was talking to a lot of the city employees that do city construction, that do city maintenance, like sewers and fire hose manhole covers and all that other stuff. They said they wanted a $5 raise because they haven't had a raise in some years. So I introduced this program to them. Now, a $5 raise for them people will come out to like $2,000 a month. Or $2,000 a year extra in addition to what they make. With this on your car, you would save $2,500 a year. And as the gasoline prices go down, like you see in my video, I have it down at the bottom of my screen. As the price of the gasoline goes down, your savings go up. It's just as simple as that. It's not hard to do. If you want this product, we're going to put them on 90% of the cars. There is no need to incorporate St. Louis County in with St. Louis City if we get this on our cars. Because we would get $19 from everybody from Alton, Illinois to Fairview Heights to all the way out to Wentzville. And including St. Louis County from north to south. We would get $15 for everybody that had this on their car, and that would be directed right back into St. Louis City for startups and programs. That's $1.5 billion every 30 days into the city of St. Louis. We're going to put it in our banks, and then we're going to use that money to finance all these other small businesses and stuff. There is no need to go big and jump into any more of these competitions that they have their mind made up that they're going to buy somebody's program that's intellectual property already. So my advice, when you go and vote this week, when you go to vote next month, take the card, poke a hole in it, write my name on it, write me in. Take my word for it, write me in, St. Louis. Because it's your best bet. If not, you're going to get 4 more years of the same stuff you just had. Neither one of them have anything for you. We had got $1.3 million in Recovery Act money. What happened? No jobs. That's what happened. Part-time, temporary, construction jobs. That's all we got. I could have took that money and made so much. Y'all would have had so many jobs right now. Y'all would have been like, what recession? We put this on our car, we're going to be hollering, what recession? It's the hydrogen car fender. Go down and look at the video. Pass it around to your friends. Share the information and let them know. Probably the first week of April, January, February, March. First week of April, we should start our crowdfunding up. We don't need to be mayor of St. Louis, but if you want to show the people who y'all really think should be the mayor of St. Louis, just write us in and poke a hole on your ballot. Just write us in as a candidate for mayor and poke a hole on the ballot. If y'all want, y'all can come to Bernie's the day before the elections, and then we can do a head count, show everybody that you are registered voters, and that your signature was your signature, and it was your handwriting if you signed. Like it's over 900 of you. It's over 900 of you. So please, if you're tempted to sign, if I approached you and you said no, if y'all want, y'all can bring a white towel and wave it around to show everybody that you voted, and we can count your heads in front of the whole city. You hear me? The day before the election, to let everybody know that you are a registered voter, but the board of election refused to count you. It's just as simple as that. We can do this, or you can get 4 more years of the same. There is an option, but do they want you really to have it? Now, if you heard the president's speech, he was basically saying the stuff that's on this slip right here. If you've been to my website, excuse me, my typing skills sucks. Got a habit of my ADHD and dyslexia sometimes jumping in the way, and I always try my best to fight it. It's not easy when you're not medicated, so bear with me. Once I get my money and everything set up, I will go get medicated, but then that's gonna knock my abilities down to come up with ideas and jobs like this. But we'll see. I don't know for sure, but we'll see if it will affect my creativity. But the president gave his State of the Union, and it seemed like the president was basically reading off my website when he was giving his speech. Now, we got 26. You seen these 26 job creation programs at Fattrix, FATTTRIXX.com. That's the website right there. Austin for Marriage. Now, we got all these programs. We got job creation trust. We can get over 5,000 new jobs in the St. Louis viewing area. And that viewing area, that's the county involved too, because we got more than 5,000 dumpsters in our alleys. And we're going to put a wheel on every dumpster and a scooter on them and have them recycling, start our recycling in our metropolitan area at our trash cans. Don't let it go to the dump. We're going to start these programs at our dumpsters, and we're going to get more than 5,000 blue dumpsters in the city of St. Louis alleys. It's an average of 3 dumpsters per alley, and we got more than 1,000 blocks on our street. So, what we also we have a job creation program. We have a job creation program that neighborhood revitalization. That's when we take the houses in your neighborhoods, and we'll let the construction guys that I heard ain't really working, they might have the money to rehab these apartments and these derelict homes, to go in, do the construction, and then if they do the construction, they can take over the property until they are reimbursed their money. We have, like I say, stabilization of the blue dumpsters and everything. We're going to take those blue dumpsters and we're going to turn them into jobs. 10 blocks per dumpster, recycle the trash at the alleys. Device replacement for unemployed criminals. When we get rid of the drugs and everything in the city of St. Louis, we're going to have these type of jobs, recycling, vending jobs for you to take over, rather than you just going back into what you was doing that got you in trouble in the first place, to make you even want to be a drug dealer. Stop listening to these silly rappers and stuff that's putting it out here. Jail reform. If you go to jail, it won't just be laying around. You will actually be educated the whole time you are incarcerated with the closed circuit television system. We got community building jobs. Jail reform, community, neighborhood revitalization programs, when we use the people that's cleaning these alleys out and recycling your trash for you for 10 cents a day. They will also be offered the opportunity to make extra and keep the grass from growing inside the cracks of your sidewalks, and picking up extra paper that they might find blowing around the city streets. Because I found out if you got a daycare near your house, people bring their trash from the county into the city and throw their trash on the sidewalks, from fast food joints to trash, your home trash, just around the corner over there on I don't worry about I can't remember right now. They got a trash problem on their block, and people keep throwing their trash on the block. They don't even live over there. School improvement for every high school student. They can hear my voice. If you're a freshman starting high school this year, and you want an iPad so you can go online and do everything you do with your home computer, or you may not have a home computer or a cell phone. Every high school student would get a flat screen tablet so they can get their homework done on and submit their homework front. That way we knock that dropout rate down and get the grades up. You get the grades up because if you're an A student and you have one of these flat screen books in your hand, or Palm Pilots or iPads in your hand, you will all have the opportunity to have unlimited access to everything on the internet if you are an A, B student. A C student limited. DL students, you just gonna have educational programs on your iPad or your Palm Pilot. You're not going to be able to go on the internet unless you get your grades up, and that'll push you and motivate you. But the programs will be installed on your device so that you can help you get your grades up. Review and testing and all that is going to be on there. That'll help some of the kids that need to be educated through visual stimulation as well as reading, help them get it. Because when I was a kid in school, my right ear was broken. I could not hear it. I sat in the back of the classroom most of the time because I was a new guy. And I didn't hear a lot of the stuff that the teacher was teaching, you know. I didn't really get into it until I started high school when they said you wasn't going to pass. You just can't pass our finals, Mr. Austin. You have to pass all your classes, because I was just going in, passing the finals, and just going on to the next grade. But they said, no, you just can't pass the finals. You got to score academically all year round with your homework, participation. So I was one of the people. You remember me in Mr. Farwell's class? In the class and read, because I really like to learn how to do it before I learned that I needed glasses and stuff, and I'm too late for all that. Anyway, like I said, educating for the high school and the home ownership. This is very important. In 2016, there is going to be a serious problem with the people who are receiving Social Security disabilities. They are going to start discontinuing your Section 8 and cutting people off, because the baby boomers are going to need their money. In order for them to get their money, they're going to take it from you. That means if you're in a Section 8 by McCormick and Byrne or any type of housing that's in Section 8, they're going to use the excuse that, like in my apartment, the walls are not insulated. These are brick walls and plaster. There's no installation. That means that my utility bills are going to be high. Now, we got a system, our neighborhood revitalization program, we have a system that we use installation on one side, drywall on the other, and we adhere this to your walls, exterior walls of your home, no matter what type of house it is, in order to give you added installation. That way that you can pass the requirements set by the president in order to be able to put these on your houses as to keep your Section 8 going. Yeah. For some reason my screen just went out. I have no idea what just happened. Yep, I have no idea what just happened. There it go. It came back on. I apologize. My screen just went blank. I guess when there's no activity, it will go out. So, like I said, Bernie's, the day before the holiday, if you sign my petition and you get this message, y'all need to spread it around. If you sign my petition, if you got my message, you know, these are the ones we didn't turn in, but according to what they told us downtown, it wouldn't have made a difference if we did or not, because they picked so many of them out. This and her, I can't understand it. You know, and you can look at this, how most of my signatures look. You see that right there? They claiming that these people's signatures are non-valid because they can't read them, or they don't understand them, or the information have not been updated, so it was not counted as a voter registration signature. And everybody I spoke to said they did vote in the last election, so that's why I asked them to sign up. If everybody was walking their dogs, I approached. Everybody who was on the south side, going into their cars, going to work, coming home from work, they said they were registered voters, and yes, they voted in the last election. They're saying y'all signatures are no good. My advice, spread the word, get me in as a write-in on the ballot, so we can show the city who should be, or we just want to force them into a general election. Basically, that's all I want to do. I don't want to run for mayor. I just want to force them into a general election to see who y'all would choose as mayor of St. Louis. Now, as a compensation to the people, I would like to say thanks to you one more time. And I bet the people that signed my petition personally, the ones that I notarized and have sent in, I bet I can remember up to 90% of everybody who showed who I had stopped and talked to and signed up. Even the ones that said no, I can tell you where you was and what kind of weather it was when I meet you up there at Bernie's the day before the election. It just showed that showed the city. You know, we're going to send this to all the medias around the country, let them know that if you ain't got your stuff right, there is you will get put out the game, and it's what I respect their decisions, because, you know, I don't know for sure. I'm just saying that y'all need to come down and show them that y'all were right, and that y'all deserve a better mayor between Slade and Reed. Sorry for belching and everything, but like I said, I'm a single parent with 3 kids. I'm trying my best to do what's right for the economy. The president gave a State of the Union address, and he basically told everybody he wants ideas like this. But the city of St. Louis do not want ideas like this. They won't give you 4 years to read the slate. You know what I mean? Just for one to make a history book, just for other one to pay his house note. And I don't think it's fair to the citizens to have to be going through this. But I don't need to be mayor to run these programs. I do not need to be mayor to run these programs. Remember that. When you go to the voters, when you go to vote, poke a hole, write my name back, or look what it says right in, and write you somebody else in as a supporter, so that you can get all of these programs, cheaper gasoline down to $1.99 a gallon, own your own home in 5 years. That's right down there. Own your home in 5 years, no 30-year mortgages. We got a system that'll help you save your money, because you're supposed to save your money, then go buy your house. But the way they got you trapped is they'll make you sign off your future earnings in order to have a home right now, and it'll take you 30 years to pay for it. I'm saying in 5 years, single parent, 5 years, 2 parents in a household, or 2 working individuals living in my facility for 5 years will have enough money banked up to buy a house, to build a house from the ground up, and no 30-year mortgage. We do not need to be on the ballot to give you these programs. All we need is the crowdfunding and for this video to go viral. That's it. We do crowdfunding like the president said. He'll dump money into it if it's working. He'll come to you and he'll dump money into it. But first, we need to get this crowdfunding. We're going to start the first week of April, so that we go off and let everybody know that, look, we're going to start this hydrogen program up. We're going to put these on half the cars in the country, and we're going to reduce our gasoline prices down to $1.99 a gallon. Watch the video down there to help donate money. Click on the ads, watch the videos, share the videos on your social network. The social networks, they are deactivating links now, so you can't share information. They're trying to find ways to slow you down when it comes to passing information. So in order to slow you down, they deactivate links. So if you see a link from me, you're going to have to copy and paste it. If you see a link on my site and it's not activated, you will have to copy and paste it, or just share my YouTube channel with people, and they'll basically see it then. Alright, I'm going to get off this internet right quick, because it's the end of the interview, and I will put another interview up later on about the people across the street who junked the car without the title, and the city of St. Louis said it was perfectly legal to junk a car without the title, regardless if they own it or not. So that means that you can go on the lot, say, look at my car, I want you to show me what's wrong with it, so I can see if I can afford to get it fixed. They can make mistakes and misjudgments, and then they try to tax you with something they cannot repair. That's what happened, and they're saying that's legal, and they can do that. But I'm not hearing it. Why would you junk a car if the only thing was wrong with it? You claiming that the distributor cap was bad. See, it just let you know they was on some BS, and then the city is looking at them, and they might get shut down before I even get them in a small claims court to get reimbursed for my property. Like I said, write me in, sign me in. I got 26 programs. Get your gasoline prices down, price of food go down, your savings go up. 2,400 goes, and 2 people in the household get this on their car. You're going to save, get this on your car, you're going to save like $5,000 a year. That's enough to put down on a brand new car in 12 months. All you got to do is just pay attention. Spend $600, file it on your taxes. Ask your employer, yo boss, buy one of these. Because if I was married, I'll put them on all the city employees' cars. I'll put them on every car. Everybody will get a $2,500 a year savings. And as the gasoline prices drops, their savings go up. Watch the videos, click the ads. And my name is Tyrone Austin, and I'll see y'all next time. That's what y'all should be seeing right now all over the city. Look how beautiful that looks. Austin, baby.